What is up, guys? It is your boy, Mr. Underscore Will was 95, aka King William. We're here from the Bump Boys, bringing you some news. Sasha and Naomi have indefinitely been suspended, or suspended indefinitely, whichever way you want to put it, but they've been suspended. We're gonna go in, take a look at the timeline, make this a quick video, and just kind of go over everything that we've heard from rumors to what's actually true, to what's been debunked, all that kind of things. Let's get into it, guys. So, a few weeks back, I think it's about a week ago. Let's rewind it to all right, a week ago, we had Sasha, we had Naomi. They were part of the 6-pack challenge with Asuka, Becky Lynch, and I don't remember the other competitors. So if you guys remember the last person, put it down in the comment section down below. But Rhea Ripley and I think Liv or Nikki ASH. No, Nikki ASH and Liv Morgan was also in it as well. So yeah, let's just say it got pretty awkward because, of course, these superstars, they arrive at the town or the city, mainly the city that they're going to be in. And, I've heard they have anywhere between 6 to 8 hours to actually, know what they're going to do for that night and then prepare their matches and get ready for it, their gimmicks, their promos, whatever. But of course, WWE can do one of these, WWE could be like, oh, hey, 30 minutes later, I know you worked on a match for about 6 to 8 hours, but you know what? We want to change that up. How about you go up against this person? How about we do this segment? And sometimes you don't know you're going to win until maybe an hour or two before the actual show. And that's where you can then put in your last 2 minutes of the match to figure out what you're going to do to end the match, basically. In WWE's case, they'll do a DQ or a roll-up. But anyway, we won't hold them on that. Let's just say Sasha and Naomi, we only do one take. That's all we do. Sasha and Naomi found out that apparently, I'm pretty sure in the first round of the 6-pack challenge, that they were going to actually get pitted against each other. Now, Naomi's past, let's just say she hasn't had the best gimmick. They haven't pushed her when she went in her Bayley feud. Some people were saying give her the title. She's had the title. It's one of those things to where she just hasn't had the fullest run with the company as the top star, the top woman star in the division, in the brand, whatever you want to call it. And Sasha, of course, we know has been, 4 horsewoman, been on the top peak, Raw Women's Champion, SmackDown Women's Champion. She's been up there. And not saying this is a step down because she's with her friend Naomi, but let's just say they're almost like 2 paths meeting and then they're getting to the same point and they're going to go off at the same point. I personally feel, once again, not throwing shade, that I think maybe this is Sasha maybe leading Naomi into this a little bit, whereas it could be the other way around. Naomi could be like, yo, look, I've been done dirty by the company. I haven't had my props. Now we actually get the tag team titles. We get the big win at WrestleMania. Now they want to start story booking us breaking up. Or maybe it's just WWE trying to do some long booking storytelling, which, to us would be like, oh my God, it's not Roman Reigns. You're doing a long story booking? Okay, I can dig it. So, maybe WWE was trying to learn from their past and say, you know what? I'm going to give you we're going to do long story booking. But I guess Sasha and Naomi didn't like the way that was going to happen, which I think they could have done a pretty good job with it. Both amazing wrestlers. They could have pulled off a banger, told a story, and then basically and whoever wins, whether there's rumors Sasha was supposed to go over Naomi was supposed to go over Sasha. You could see if Naomi was going over Sasha, if that triggers Sasha, just like, what, we're not doing this. Get more females or women's in the division. Like, we have no tag teams. We have to basically bring back a tag team that split up weeks ago in Zelina and Carmella and bring them back. So there's a whole bunch of mess and muddle within this entire situation. So they basically walk in, take their belts, throw it on the desk. We're done. We're out of here. Pulled a CM Punk almost similar to where they just walked out. Him more injury related, burnt out. Them just probably more burnt out about the whole WWE bullshit of just, you can't, especially where Sasha's coming from how big of a star you were. You can't have, she probably feels like you can't, do this to where you're going to, and they probably are scared that WWE is going to just break them up pretty quick and try and just say, all right, oh my God, we need a feud. Oh, let's just do the feud between Naomi and Sasha, even though they haven't had any one title defense. Let's just do that. That way we can have a storyline. So they took their belts, threw it on the desk. They walked out. That main event had to get changed to, I believe it was the Becky versus Asuka or Bianca Belair versus Asuka. I can't remember which week it was. And let's just say over the next few weeks, we were just thinking like, what's going to, or the week we were thinking like, what's going to happen? They announced they're going to have a tournament to crown the champions because Sasha and Naomi were suspended indefinitely, which means we don't know what's going to happen. We have to wait and see. The speculations that the suspension will help WWE, because I believe Sasha and Naomi's contracts come up within the summertime. They're expired. They're coming up due to re-sign. So maybe this gives WWE a few more months, few more days, whatever, weeks, minutes, seconds, hours, moons rotating around the earth, sun rotating, or well, technically us rotating around the sun. But anyway, it gives them more time to basically, maybe negotiate the contract. That's the big speculation right now. Now, if that's not the speculation, then let's just say this is going to get messy. We're going to maybe see a holdout. Maybe 2022, we see a union coming in. Maybe this is where we get the whole pushing for a union. And Snoop Dogg's going to be the leader of the union. Peace. Anyway. It could be. But let's just say there's a lot that's going to be coming out in the next month or so, seeing what happens with Sasha and Naomi. Of course, Naomi being married to Jay is Jimmy. It's just one of those. I can't remember if she's married to Jay or Jimmy. I think it's Jimmy. Let's just say there's a lot. And, he just won the Unified Tag Team Champion. So, obviously, WWE won't have an effect on that. But maybe they'll use him to try and get her back in. Obviously, to get them back in. Of course, losing Sasha, probably knowing that Bayley's coming back. Once again, we don't know. We need to hear a little bit more. Some more backstage stuff will start to leak out. But when that does happen, stay tuned for the Bump Boys coming back with our news edition. And you know how we end these videos. Like, comment, subscribe, all that jazzy networking bullshit.